Here with junior linebacker Race Moser. Demons heading into homecoming week against Southeastern Louisiana, Saturday, 3 o'clock here in Turpin Stadium. But talking to Race, and there's a guy who preceded him at not one, not two, but three different spots along his career. That's Blake Stephenson, former Demon linebacker. Race, you guys go back to your days in Deer Park, Texas. And what's that relationship between you and Blake like?
He's always been my big brother. I mean, everything I've ever needed, he's been there for me, and I truly love him like a brother, and I've always appreciated everything he's done for me.
You guys have gotten a chance to play together, and then there's been that year between where you didn't get to play each other. You followed him from Deer Park to Trinity Valley and then to Northwestern. Was that planned, or is it just kind of a coincidence how that happened?
It kind of just happened. I mean, same thing happened with him at Deer Park. Now schools recruited him, so he had to go JUCO. And same thing happened with me, and he told the coaches at Trinity Valley about me, and they liked me. And same thing happened here, and he's always had my back, and I'll always be grateful for him.
I'm assuming even though he's not here, you guys still stay in touch?
Oh, yes, sir. We text almost every day. He's always asking about the Demons and the defense, and he's always in it.
Has he been critiquing you? I mean, do you still kind of pick his brain about what to do?
Oh, yes, sir. He's always critiquing what I could do better. He always watches the games, and I'm always asking him, what you thought on this play, and it's like he's still here. It's awesome.
For you, I mean, when you look at each other, I mean, do you feel your games are similar? Were they different? I mean, did you take things from Blake? Did Blake kind of pick your brain and take things from you?
I feel like we're very similar. I mean, we were coached from the same coaches at Deer Park. My high school coach, Coach Edwards, and coaches at Trinity Valley, Coach Blake Bryan, and Coach Lucas here. And so we're very similar in our play. But I mean, he's got his things he's better at, and I got things I'm better at, and we just try and balance off that and become better.
Well, unfortunately, Blake decided not to take the extra year, decided to go start his life. But for you, I mean, you've had to step forward a little bit and kind of feel where he was on this defense, and 7 tackles against Southeastern. How do you feel that's gone for you? Do you feel pretty comfortable right now in your role?
Yes, sir, I do. Coach Lucas always makes sure I'm prepared with the game plan and with how the defense is going to work this week. And we have a great defense. I mean, our D-line's very consistent. They keep a lineman off me. We have a good secondary that fits in where I make a mistake. So, I mean, we're very technique sound defense.
Well, you know this will be a challenge. You got to see Southeastern early in the spring, and they've kind of taken off since then. Biggest challenge in facing the Lions is going to be what?
They have a very good quarterback. I mean, Cole Kelly, I mean, he won the FCS Heisman of last year. So, I mean, he's a very smart guy. And so we got to be on our A game, disguise coverages, and be ready to play a really good quarterback.
Defense has really been on its P's and Q's, so to say, the last couple of weeks, holding both McNeese and HBU under 350 yards. And do you guys feel there's a confidence building in terms of that as you go face Southeastern?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's a huge credit to Coach Lucas. He always has a great game plan for us every week. And the coaching staff gets us ready defensively too, and the players buy into it. And so, I mean, we're all into this thing, and we're ready for the next game.
You're part of a very interesting, we've talked about Blake, we've talked about your past a little bit. You're part of a very interesting run that this coaching staff is on. Adrian Robertson, yourself, and Jaden Ward, the last 3 regional defensive players of the year from the JUCO conference you guys were in. You guys ever talk about that? Is there like a friendly competition? I know you and Jaden are Trinity guys, and Adro is from Kilgore. So any fun back and forth between y'all on that?
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, Jay and I are Trinity Valley, and like you said, Adro's Kilgore, so we always think Kilgore's worse. And so, I mean, but Kilgore's a really good program. A lot of good JUCO guys come out of that, and so it's Trinity Valley, so it's all fun.
A lot of TVCC guys here. How did that help your transition? Not just Blake, but you look around and Jaquay and Khalil, some guys I'm sure you were very familiar with. Obviously, Coach Smiley and Coach Pond have been there too. Did that make this, a very easy fit for you last year?
Yes, sir. It really was. I was like anytime you go somewhere new, you're real nervous. And having all of these Valley guys here with me, it was an easy transition, and I'm very grateful for that.
All right, Race, appreciate your time.
Thank you.